Today, thousands of gifts and cards have been given to some very special people all over the UK. And as men, we haven't had a look in. Today is Mothering Sunday, of course, and behind all the chocolates and flowers, it's a day to remember and give thanks to some very special ladies. Which reminds me, I wonder how quickly I can get a bouquet sent up to North Wales. Sorry, Mum. This week I meet some very special mums, including the mother who leads something of a double life, and the church organist who proved she really has got talent. And we've wonderful hymns from churches and cathedrals right across the UK. If you've walked down any high street in the last week or so, you'll be in no doubt as to what day it is today. Or will you? Is it Mother's Day or Mothering Sunday? Strictly speaking, Mother's Day is an American holiday invented by West Virginia spinster Anna Jarvis in 1907 and celebrated every year in May. Even though we may call it Mother's Day, today is actually Mothering Sunday, the British festival always on the fourth Sunday of Lent. One tradition of how the day came to be is that many years ago, young servants were given a Sunday off to visit their mothers. To find out more, I've come to meet John Giffard, whose family have lived in Chillington Hall, Staffordshire, for 29 generations.
I looked at the 1841 census, and my ancestor living here at the time had 38 servants.
Goodness me.
It was pretty hard life. And the bells would have rung, and they'd have rushed around to see which room required them. 35 stairs up to find out what somebody wanted, 35 stairs down to get what they wanted, 35 stairs back up to provide it, and 35 stairs down again. These servants would have had a small number of Sundays off as part of their times off, and no doubt Mothering Sunday was one that they welcomed because they got a chance, perhaps, to go home and go to their own home churches rather than following the family here to the church in the local village.
To return to your home, or mother church as it was often called, meant travelling to worship at the largest parish church or cathedral near your family home. Talking of cathedrals, we're off to Salisbury Cathedral now to sing to the one who's the foundation of our faith. Mothering Sunday is always special for Phyllis O'Reilly, but this year there's another reason to celebrate. For over 30 years, she and her husband Mick have been providing foster care for dozens of children, and for their dedication, they were named MBEs in the New Year's Honours List. So I've heard there's an extra special party taking place inside the family home, so Phyllis doesn't know I'm coming, and I've baked the cake. Yeah, who am I kidding? It's way too professional, isn't it? Let's go and surprise her.
Right, Mother, maybe I've got a special surprise for you.
Disappointing now.
Mother? Oh my goodness!
It's not a party without a cake, is it? How are you? You're right. You've got a bit speechless. Yeah. That's for you.
Okay, thank you.
The ultimate mother on Mothering Sunday, eh?
Oh,
well done.
Well done.
So Phyllis O'Reilly, MBE. That sounds fantastic, doesn't it?
Very good, yes.
How do you feel about the award?
Very pleased now. It was a surprise to begin with, you know, but we're very pleased with the people that have sent us cards and letters and rang us up and they stopped us in the street.
It seems a really massively happy house. Is God at the heart of the house? Do you bring the children up through faith?
Yes, I take to church. The little girl that goes with me at the moment, you know, they all love her at church and they all want to take her home with them.
Mothering Sunday must mean such a lot to you. How many children have been through this house?
93.
93 children? Yeah. Wow. And you've still got a smile on your face.
We had 2 sons of our own, Stephen and Paul, and then we decided to foster.
Yeah.
You're on the case.
3 of them we've adopted. Some have come and stayed long-term foster children, and some we've had as short-term. We couldn't have done it without our elder sons, you know, Stephen and Paul.
One of the best mothers in the world, the most humble woman you've ever met in your life.
She is, isn't she?
Do anything for anybody, doesn't want anything done for herself, puts everybody else first, and that's how she's always been.
I think people don't see the work that my parents do with the foster children and providing for the family, and it's a recognition to encourage other people to do it.
When did you first come here then?
I was about 6 months old when I first came, and then I was adopted when I was 10.
What makes her so special? I know she's listening, but...
Kind.
Let's make her blush.
She's kind-hearted, patient, doesn't shout. Not too much.
Really? So was church important when you were growing up?
That was the rock for my mother and my father. You know, that was... Oh, the sanctuary as well.
Yeah.
And, you know, she's got so many great friends that she's met through the church, and I think it's her way of giving back to the world.
It must be pretty tough for you saying goodbye sometimes, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes, especially if you've had them from a baby, you know, because you do get very attached to them. But once you've met adoptive parents and you know that they're good parents and the children gel with them, then it's easy to let them go then.
Just really want to thank her for everything. She's been there for all of us. True inspiration.